This, what is this? Like, seriously. Hi, can you go away, please? Ooh, she's back. She's back. Hi. Oh, if this hair doesn't go away in the next 10 minutes, I'm cutting it off. Like, seriously, get in your home. Like, are you too good for your home? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another new makeup haul. You guys, I've seriously gone so crazy with the new makeup lately. I feel like there's so many new releases coming out and there's so many amazing products that I just need to get my hands on. And so it's really been a blow to the wallet, but very happy to come on here and haul all my new makeup for you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So we got a lot of new makeup to get through today, guys, so I don't want to waste any more time on this intro. If you want to see all of the new products that I have purchased recently, keep watching. All right, so most of the items that I have here are from Sephora. I recently went online and placed a pretty big order. The first thing I got was this Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. So I really like the Tatcha brand. I love the Tatcha water cream and I love the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. So this is something that I wanted to try. I try to do a sheet mask at least once a week. Just because my face is really dry and I feel like it needs that little bit of extra hydration. Given the fact that I wear makeup every day and then wash it off every night, I feel like my skin loses a lot of oils from all of the damage that I do to it from wearing makeup every day. So I decided to pick up the sheet mask, even though it was like kind of pricey for one mask. I've heard really good things about this, so I'm excited to try this out. The next item I picked up was just a no-brainer. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Foundation. I am in the shade 170. This is my #1 favorite foundation. The Maybelline Fit Me foundation is a very, very close second, but I just love how buildable this is while still looking natural. So I have to wear quite a bit of foundation to cover up my rosacea and the red spots on my face, and I feel like this foundation has great coverage, but it isn't super cakey. So I've tried other foundations in the past where they have great coverage and they cover my rosacea kind of in one swipe, but I feel like my face looks like I'm wearing just a ton of foundation. And I feel like I can achieve the same coverage just by wearing a little less of this. So yeah, I just had to pick this up because I ran out of my previous bottle that I had. I think this is my 3rd bottle so far, and I just noticed something on the side of the box that really caught my eye. It says, medium to full coverage for all, long wear, light as air. And I completely agree with those statements. There's been some times where I've looked at the statements on a box of foundation and thought, but I completely agree with everything that this foundation claims that it is. It is so good. It's my #1 foundation. And so I had to pick up another one because I cannot stand to be without this in my collection. The next item I picked up from Sephora, I've wanted to try for a while. I feel like it's been on my loves list for a really long time. And this is the Becca HydraMist Set and Refresh Powder. So you guys know I am such a dry skin girl. I need moisture wherever I can get it. So I was very interested to see how this product was gonna work for me because I saw it on a couple of other beauty YouTubers' channels and they say it like goes on wet. So you'll actually see that I tried to use as many of these products as I could today on my face when I was doing my makeup because I wanted to be able to talk about how they work rather than just hauling things that haven't been opened yet. So today when I was putting my makeup on, I opened this up for the first time and this is what the packaging looks like. It just looks like a regular thing of setting powder. And as with all Becca packaging, I absolutely love Becca's packaging. I think it's so pretty and classy, and this is no exception. It looks really, really pretty. But when you open it up and you actually put it on your face, it goes on kind of wet. It's so difficult to explain, but when I first used it, first I tried it with a beauty blender because that's how I apply all of my setting powders. And I realized like I could feel like moisture or wetness on my face, but I didn't know if it was from the beauty blender or from the powder. So I switched to a brush and it was completely dry. And I dipped my brush in the powder and I started setting my face, and it does feel like it's going on wet and like it's, I don't know, just like infusing moisture into my face. And then, but like when I touch my face afterwards, it's completely dry. Like this is some voodoo magic. I don't know what is going on with this product, but it is so crazy because it felt like it was going on wet on my face and nice and cool. But then when I touched my brush was completely dry. Like I could have sworn when I was brushing the product onto my face that my brush was gonna be soaked afterwards, but it was completely dry. It was like the weirdest thing. I think what I'm going to do with my makeup hauls in the future is that I'm going to haul the products for you guys and give you a few like first impressions, or haul them without opening them from the box, then use them for a period of a month or two, and then check in with you guys afterwards and let you guys know how the products worked for me, like what were my hits and what were my misses from my makeup hauls. There's been some products that I've purchased recently that I've loved, and some products that I've purchased that I'm just like, meh, shouldn't have spent money on that. Or so let me know if you guys want to see that in the future, like makeup haul hits and misses or something like that. Leave me a comment down below if that's something you'd be interested in watching. But for now, I absolutely love this setting powder. I'm going to use it more, but it was a major win on the first try for me. So the next item I picked up from Sephora, I'm super excited about. This is the Benefit Blush Bar Palette. So this is what the palette looks like on the inside. There are 5 full-size products in here. So to start off with, it comes with a Hoola bronzer, and I love Hoola bronzer, you guys. Like, it is one of my favorite bronzers of all time, and it is such a beautiful, perfect color for my skin tone. So anytime I can buy something that has a Hoola bronzer in it, I know I'm gonna use it up. But I have had my eye on the Benefit boxed blushes for a really long time, but I've avoided buying them because I hate the packaging that the Hoola bronzer comes in. Those box packaging is just so annoying to me. It's annoying to dig my brush into it. It's like, I feel like the sides of the box cast a shadow onto the product, and so I don't know how much I'm picking up on my brush until it's like, I pick it up and I put it on my face and it's too late and it's too much. So when I saw this blush bar palette, I immediately wanted to get it. I've had my eye on this Dandelion baby pink blush in here for a really long time because that is totally my jam. Like, I love wearing that baby pink hue of blush. And then you get to also try California, Gold Rush, and Raw Couture. I wore Dandelion on my cheeks today, and then I mixed a little bit of these two and put it on top. And I will say that these blushes, for me, they have a little bit of shimmer in them, which is not something that I'm really used to. So I wear these more as like a blush topper. I wouldn't like go in and, you know, just start streaking these blushes onto my face because they did give off like sort of a lot of shimmer, and that's not really my scene. But Dandelion with a little bit of these two sort of brushed on top, I feel like gave me a really nice and luminous effect. So I'm really excited about this palette. Oh, also, so this little hole right here, it actually comes with a brush. This is similar to what comes with the Hoola bronzer, and it fits right in there. I just didn't want it to fall out while I was showing you guys the product. But this blush palette I'm excited about because not only is there bronzer and blush in one with this palette, so it'll be great for traveling, and it's good to just grab in the morning and be able to use multiple products off of here. But also, this was a great value. So I think I paid $78 Canadian for this, and there's like, if you add up the individual like 5 products and buy them separately, it's like $122. So I thought it was a really like great deal and a great way to try the Benefit blushes. So I'm excited about this. So the next thing I picked up from Sephora is just an eyelash adhesive. This is the Velour eyelash adhesive. And you guys know I love Velour lashes, so I really wanted to try their lash glue. I've been having a problem with lash glue lately where I glue on a pair of strip lashes and I just like hate that I can actually see the glue. Like, even though it dries down clear, I feel like I can see just like the big clumpy, like clear clumps of glue that are just like laying on the lash band. And I feel like it takes away from the eye look that I'm trying to achieve, especially if I don't wear liner. If I'm not wearing liner, it is like gross because I'm trying to go for a clean look on my lash line, and there's just like all this like clumpy glue that's sitting there. So the reason I picked up this particular lash glue is because it's black, and I wanted to try a fully black lash glue just to see if it would get rid of some of that problem. And I'm really happy with the way that this glue is performing so far. I'm not sure of its durability because I feel like I just put these lashes on probably about an hour ago. They haven't gone anywhere yet, but I definitely won't know if like my lashes start to lift after a long period of time until later, but I'm happy with how this looks. Like, I felt like I didn't need a lot of glue to actually stick my lashes down, and I felt like I'm not getting those like same clumps that I used to get. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but I'm just being like really fussy about lash glue. But so far this product has been a win for me. But again, as I said, if you guys want to see like a hits and misses or a makeup haul roundup or something like that in the future, I'll let you guys know how it performs. So the next item I picked up from Sephora, I have had on my loves list probably for about a year. And I haven't been able to pull the trigger on it because it has been out of stock for probably about 11 of those 12 months. And then when it has come back in stock for very short periods of time before it sells out again, I've been reluctant to pull the trigger because it's expensive. It's a luxury brand. This is the Giorgio Armani Eye Tint in the shade Gold Ashes. So I actually tried this for the first time. It came in a sample size that was like literally this big. And I can't remember if it was a 100-point perk from Sephora or if like the woman who was cashing me out just like threw the sample in there for me. But I remember trying it and I was like, oh my God, this product is amazing. So what it is this sort of liquidy cream shadow, kind of similar to the Stila Magnificent Metals eyeshadows, but it's in this beautiful shimmery champagne shade. And I remember trying that sample and just being so wowed by it, because not only is this a beautiful color, and I'll swatch it for you right here. Now, I am not wearing this on my eyelids today. I'm wearing something else that I'll show you in a minute, but you guys know that this is where I live. Like, I love shimmery, shiny, champagne all over the lid shade. So, say that 5 times fast. So this is such a gorgeous color and it is so flattering on the eyes. I absolutely love it. And it stays all day. Like, I used it with a little bit of I think Urban Decay Primer Potion, and it just like looked flawless for the entire day. So I haven't actually tried this again since I ran out of that sample about a year ago, because I'm very anxious to see if I still love it as much as I loved it back then. So I'll let you know. So the next item I picked up from Sephora is this Fenty Beauty mini kit. It has a mini gloss bomb universal lip luminizer and a mini highlighter in the shade Hustla Baby. Now, I have a full size of the Fenty Beauty gloss, but when I saw this, I thought it was perfect because this is a smaller version of it that can be taken on the go. Now, I love wearing lip gloss, you guys know this, but it does tend to come off pretty quickly when I'm eating or drinking or talking or, you know, just wiping my mouth or whatever throughout the day. But I don't like wearing the glosses that have staying power because they're sticky and they're like, my hair gets caught in them and it's just like, it's not a good situation. Like, I really don't like having a sticky feeling on my lips. So that's why I love this Fenty Beauty gloss, because it is so smooth and it's such a flattering color and it's so shiny. I love it so much. So I just wanted to have a little one that I can throw in my purse and take it on the go. And then I can leave my big one with my makeup collection so that I don't lose it. And I have wanted to try the Fenty Beauty highlighters for a while, but she has that one that's really, really white and then one that's really, really yellow. And then the ones that are in the dual pans, I've never really seen one that I've liked both colors of. But I do really like this shade Hustla Baby. It reminds me a lot of Champagne Pop, which is like one of my favorite highlighters ever. But this is such a beautiful highlighter. I'm wearing it on my face today. But there's something else on top of it, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But this is a gorgeous color and I love the formula. I'm wearing it like in the T-zone, down my nose, on the tip of my nose, Cupid's bow, and on my chin. And it is just so glowy and so pretty. And also I like having mini sizes of things because I like putting together makeup kits that I can take with me if I'm going somewhere for a number of hours, if I'm going to an event, if I'm traveling, going on an airplane or something like that. I like having little mini sizes of all of my favorite products so that I'm not carrying this giant makeup bag everywhere I'm going. So I thought these two things were just super cute. I'm really excited to have this highlighter now. I might have to go and buy the full size, but I'm not sure what the other one is. Like, I know this comes in a split pan and I'm not sure what the other color is. But if you guys know, drop it in the comments down below. Let me know if you think it's worth picking up. Next thing I got from Sephora was actually, I think this was like a 100-point perk that I spent some of my points on. Every single time I check out of the Sephora website, I always check the points. I think I have like some grotesque amount, like 4,700 points or something like that accumulated. And I'm always looking for like really good products to spend those points on that I know will add to my makeup collection, or things that I want to try that I'm not sure if I want to spend the money on. For 100-point perks, sometimes they have things like little bottles of the Philosophy Purity Cleanser, which I love and I use all the time. And I love to have like little mini bottles of it that I can take with me. So I love the little point perk section of the Sephora website. I'm always looking for things that I can get from there. And this I got is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Saint Tropez. And I just thought this was a really beautiful rose gold color. I haven't tried any of the Anastasia lip glosses yet. I'm not wearing it on my lips right now, but I will swatch it for you guys. Wow. So that's it there. It's very shiny and very pigmented. It's actually close to what I have on my lips right now. But yeah, so I'm always looking for great products like this to get from the perk section because yeah, if this ends up being a nice gloss that I think looks good on me and I like the formula and I like the wear of it, then I might go and buy one of the full sizes, which is the exact thing that they're trying to accomplish with this point system thing. So I'm a sucker. And then the next thing I picked up from Sephora is these Invisibobble traceless hair rings. I know that you guys have probably seen these before, but they are just like little hair ties that look like telephone cords. And what these do is when you put your hair up, they don't actually leave a crease, like a ponytail mark. I usually put my hair up in a messy bun, and because I curl my hair, I don't like washing it every day because I don't want to have to heat style it every day, but I also can't sleep with it on the back of my neck. So I put my hair up in a high messy bun just to get it off the back of my neck when I'm sleeping. And I use one of these so that I can just use some dry shampoo in the morning and restyle it, and the curls are not like completely kinked or like kind of gross looking. They still lay kind of nicely. I also use these when I'm traveling on airplanes because, again, in the cabin, I don't like my hair on the back of my neck, but I also don't want my hair to look really like kinked and gross when I get off the plane. So I just put my hair up in a very loose, messy bun with one of these, and then when I take it out, my curls fall again, and it's really nice. So I also like these because they don't like break my hair, they don't tangle my hair, and yeah, they're just like a really good hair tie. So if you're somebody who likes to wear ponytails and messy buns, but you don't like getting kinks in your hair, I highly suggest you pick these up because they're really cool. And the last thing I picked up from Sephora I am so excited about, and this is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder. This is in the shade Coco Bling. I have another one of these in the shade Illuminati, which is like a gold reflect kind of powder, and it is so gorgeous. Like, these powders are so finely milled, and they are so like reflective and sparkly and beautiful. Like, this is not something that I would wear as a highlighter because it is that blinding. Like, if you put this on your face, it's just like bing, like you'll be able to see it from outer space. But I do love it as like a highlighter topper. So I put a little bit of Hustler Baby on my cheeks today, and then I just rubbed a little tiny bit of this Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder like right here on the high point of my face. And it just looks so reflective, glittery, sparkly, beautiful, but not too chunky or like you have, you know, like actual glitters on your face. I'm gonna see if I can like kind of swatch this for you. The only thing is it's a loose powder, which is like kind of annoying to me. I wish they would make this in the pressed format because it is so stunning, but let's just see. This is incredible. So that's what it looks like, sort of concentrated with the pigment, but you can also like kind of spread it around, and then it just looks like sort of reflective and shiny. So you could also wear this as like a body glitter, or like to give your décolletage, collarbones, shoulders a little bit of a pop. I also love wearing my Illuminati one as an eyeshadow. So I think this would look so beautiful as an all over the lid shade or in the inner corner. They just started selling Artist Couture at Sephora. So if you guys like those glittery loose powders, like the Makeup Forever Starlit powder, I have that one in the shade 13. That's really, really beautiful. Then you will love this. And you do get a lot of product for the price. So I would highly, highly recommend this. So gorgeous. Coco Bling. Amazing. All right, so let's move on to the drugstore. I have a couple of items from the drugstore here that I recently picked up. The first is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Now, this is just to replace the Anastasia Brow Wiz that I just ran out of. I think the Brow Wiz is like $27 or $28 Canadian, and this is like $12.99. I'm not sure. I might have pulled those prices just completely out of my butt right now, but I'm pretty sure that that's what they cost. But anyways, this is like a perfect dupe. It performs exactly like the Brow Wiz. Like, there's no difference when I'm holding it in my hand. I think the pigmentation is really nice. I used it on my brows today. And yeah, so I think for my money, I don't think there's any reason for me to keep buying the Anastasia Brow Wiz when this is an option, just because it's so much cheaper. I like to support Anastasia. I really love them as a brand, and I believe in their products. So I think I picked up the Brow Wiz just like when I had a little bit of extra cash and I was ordering from Sephora and I knew I needed one. But yeah, if you are looking for a good brow pencil and you like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, you should actually buy this instead and save yourself a few dollars. Okay, so the next thing I got, oh my God, I almost peed my pants in Shoppers Drug Mart when I saw this there. Like, not actually, but you know what I'm talking about. Because I have been talking about wanting this for so long and I have not seen it anywhere in Canada. And then I went down to the States and I did not see it there as well. And I was like, WTF, where am I supposed to get this? Like Scandinavia? But this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It Bronzer. So I first saw this on Ellie Glein's channel and she was using it and I thought it was so gorgeous. And I was in Shoppers the other day and I saw it there and I'm like, oh my God, it's here. and there was one left in the shade Light. So, and that's my shade. So this is the bronzer here. It is a beautiful color, you guys. I'm wearing it right now, and I know you can like kind of not see my bronzer because my ring light is so bright. Just as an aside, like I wanted to do a chit chat get ready with me today and just like whine about all of my problems with my setup and YouTube and how hard it is to find time to film and edit and everything like that. And then I just like decided not to, because I was like, don't be a fucking whiner. Like if you're gonna do YouTube, like there's gonna be problems and you're gonna have challenges, and you have to love it more than those challenges. So don't jump on camera and just complain to everybody. Like that's not cute. So I didn't do it, and I just like did my makeup and kind of put on my big girl pants and got over it. But lighting is something that I really want to try and improve over the next little while. Now that I'm coming to the end of the dance season and I'm gonna have a little bit more time in my schedule to devote to YouTube and my channel and building my Instagram, and I have a few goals that I want to accomplish over the summer, I'm gonna be tweaking my setup a little bit. So hopefully you guys will see some new changes on my videos and in my channel for the next little while, and we'll see if you like them. Anyways, I digress. This bronzer is gorgeous and I love the color of it. It is just perfect for my skin tone. It's like a matte bronzer, but it still feels like it brings some life to my face. Like it doesn't have any shimmer or glitter in it, but I do feel like it's sort of multi-dimensional, if that makes sense. And I used it on my face today and I was really, really impressed. So I'm so happy I got my hands on this freaking bronzer because I wanted it for so long and it did not disappoint. So you guys are looking for a good drugstore bronzer, pick this baby up. Now the next thing I picked up from the drugstore is this Pixi and Chloe Morello lip icing. So this is from the brand Pixi Beauty, and Chloe Morello, if you don't know, she is an influencer and a YouTuber. She has a channel here on YouTube that I subscribe to. I absolutely love her. She's Australian and she's so like just real and down to earth, and I'm a huge fan of her channel. So Chloe came out with two products in collaboration with Pixi Beauty. One was a face palette. It had like blushes, highlighters, and brow powders in the palette, and the other item was this, and this is a lip icing. So it's a lip topper. Now when I first pulled it out of the packaging and I saw the color, I was like, ooh girl, that looks really, really sparkly and really shiny. But it is a really, really beautiful lip product. I love it. It is like kind of a gold-ish color in the tube, but it really isn't that color. It's just like sort of a reflective, sparkly lip topper, but it's not too sparkly. So I'm actually wearing it right now. I put on the Kylie Cosmetics Mary lip liner, and then I just put this right over top of it. And I just love how reflective and shiny it is without appearing too glittery. So this is a great product, and my ring light and my lighting setup right now is not really doing it justice, but if you like take your cell phone and shine the flash directly on your lips when you're wearing this, you can see all of the beautiful glitters that sort of like come out when you shine the light on it. And I would highly recommend you go check out her channel. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. She's so cool. So really excited to get this product and to support Chloe. And then the last drugstore product that I have here that I am so excited about, I owe an extreme debt of gratitude to my best friend Tara, who ordered this from the Physicians Formula website to Pembina, North Dakota, and then drove down from Winnipeg to Pembina to pick it up because it didn't ship to Canada and it wasn't selling at any of the stores here in Canada. And yes, I am talking about the Physicians Formula Butter Collection palette. So you guys know I am ride or die for the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I also love their butter blushes. And this kit has both of those in here, as well as two new butter highlighter shades. And then in addition to that, you do get the Butter Paradise Eau de Toilette. Now, when I first saw that Eau de Toilette there, I was like, oh, like this is probably going to smell like shit. It kind of looks a little bit cheap. I don't know if Physicians Formula is capable of formulating an Eau de Toilette, but it actually smells really, really good. Like I would wear this if I was going to the beach or something like that. Like it is a beautiful, like coconutty sort of floral, really pretty scent. And I stand corrected on my like initial judgment of this. Like it actually is a really good product, but I am super excited for this palette because these two shades are brand new. You can't get them in the Butter Highlighter singles. This is in the shade Full Moon, and this is in the shade Galactic. This one I am actually wearing in the inner corners of my eyes today. So I don't know if you can see that, but it gives me like such a beautiful bright inner corner. So I am so happy about that because you guys know I live for a bright inner corner. And then this one, I'm actually going to swatch these for you, but this one is really, really reflective. And then also I was talking to my girl Haley, who also got one, and she said that this looks really, really beautiful as like an all over the lid color. She said to wear it like you would wear Pink Champagne, which is one of my favorite eyeshadows. So I'm so excited about these. Let me just swatch these highlighters because like, yeah, so gorgeous. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, Physicians Formula, come through. So to me, this is like a super exciting and super useful palette to have because you have a bronzer, a blush, 2 highlighters that can be used as eyeshadow, as inner corner shades, or as actual highlighter, and a really nice smelling eau de toilette. So I feel like this would be something that would be really good to travel with. It also is sturdy, so I don't feel like it would get like crushed or anything like that. But if you are lucky enough to live in an area that sells this limited edition palette, I would highly recommend picking it up. This bronzer is lights out. I also love the blush, especially if you like to wear more of a natural cheek look. And these 2 are incredible, and this smells great. So seriously, I cannot recommend this enough. So excited. So now the last product I have here is from Ulta. And I know you guys are probably like, didn't you just do an Ulta haul? And I did, but when I went shopping at Ulta in Fargo, this product had not been released yet. And I can't tell you guys how much I have been looking forward to this palette coming out. So this palette was actually leaked on Trend Mood's Instagram. Now, if you guys don't follow Trend Mood on Instagram, you should, because you get all the latest and greatest releases. This palette was actually leaked on her Instagram, and I saw it as I was scrolling by it, and I thought to myself, oh my God, that's gorgeous. As soon as that comes out, I definitely want to get it. And then I couldn't remember what the name of the collaborator was on this particular palette. So I went back to her Instagram to look, and she had already deleted the photo. Like, I feel like Trend Mood is like pretty good with that, where when she leaks photos that people don't want out there, if they ask her to take them down, she actually does. I know you're probably like, just show us the palette already. And it is this Tarte and Aspyn Ovard Eye and Cheek palette. So I saw this months ago, and I was like, I have to have that. And as soon as it came out, I was super excited, but then I realized you could only get it on the Tarte website and at Ulta.com. Now, you can get free shipping when you order over $100 worth of products from Ulta, so I was trying to think, okay, you know, what else can I get from there to get the free shipping? Maybe I can go in with somebody else and we can put together an order so that we can get the shipping for free, because shipping to Canada is always ridiculous. You guys know that if you watch my channel. It's a big pain point for me. But I was texting with my mom a little bit ago, and we were talking about something else, and she's like, oh, well, we leave for Fargo really soon. And I'm like, you're going to Fargo? And she said, yeah. And I said, for what? And she's like, just on a shopping trip, and then we're gonna go to Minneapolis and go get some other stuff. And I'm like, and of course, my parents are amazing, so they went to the Ulta in Fargo and they picked this up for me, which I'm so excited about. And it is so beautiful. I have to admit something. I actually did not know who Aspyn Ovard was, even when I saw this palette and decided that I wanted it. Oh yeah, so it says Aspyn Ovard has been creating beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content on YouTube since 2010. But I think I'm gonna have to go check her out because I love this palette. I love the packaging, I love the product, I love the colors, I love absolutely everything about it. And so if this is sort of like her brand, I feel like I would really like her channel. So I'm gonna go check that out and probably subscribe to her and see, you know, kind of what she's all about. But this is the palette that she did in collaboration with Tarte Cosmetics. And first of all, when you open it up, it has a really big mirror, which I love. Like, it's enormous. I absolutely love that. But then the palette itself is so, so pretty. I'm just gonna show it to you like this so I don't blind you with the mirror. But it comes with 9 eyeshadows and then a blush color and a highlighter. So this is like an eye and cheek palette. So this, like these colors, is like my jam. This is where I live. Like, these neutrals are so, so beautiful. I feel like if you're somebody that doesn't like to wear, you know, crazy shimmers or pops of color or anything like that, and you just want like simple, beautiful eye looks, like, you will love this palette. I am wearing it on my eyes today. I'm wearing a few of the brown shadows in my crease there. And then on my lid, I'm wearing this shade right here, which is called Endless Summer. I'm so sorry about my ring light, you guys. This highlighter shade, Pure Soul, I'm actually wearing as a brow bone highlight. I don't know if you can see that, but it is really, really gorgeous. And I also tried the blush, not today. I'm wearing the Benefit blush bar on my face today. but I tried the blush and swatched it as soon as I got it, and it's also very, very gorgeous. This is such a beautiful palette, you guys, but I'm so excited that this palette is out and that I finally have it, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And after using it for the first time, I have a really, really solid positive first impression on it. My only negative about this palette is the fingerprints, and there are so many dirty fingerprints on it. Like, look at that. Ooh. So I don't know. I guess that's the trade-off that you make to get like the pretty shiny packaging or whatever, but oh my God. But that's the only negative about this palette. Everything else I love, love, love so much. And that is it, you guys. Those are all of the new products that I have purchased recently. If you saw anything in this video that you would like me to use in a future video, maybe in a makeup tutorial or in a dedicated product review video or anything like that, please leave me a comment down below and let me know. I'm always looking for your video suggestions, and I would love to know what products you would like me to use in videos. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy to have you here. If you came here because of the giveaway that I just hosted on my channel, please make sure to stick around because I have lots more giveaways coming your way very soon. And as always, guys, if you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment down below letting me know the kind of videos you want to see me do in the future. And if you didn't like this video, keep that shit to yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Cheers.